company out of Portland, Oregon. You got a chance to take a look at this boat up close. Do it this afternoon. I know Ed would like to have you do it. And it is absolutely beautiful. The paint right here, and I believe in Portland.
Normally we're seeing eliminations at 145. We see eliminations in 280. And today, what are we doing? We're seeing no eliminations. Look at the one that's doing great.
This class has really been coming on the last few years, and the competition is really getting keen. Used to be one or two boats that dominate this class, but the last few years it's just been super, and it's got some great drivers down here. Great people. It's real exciting things this afternoon. Got it hung on the skid bed and really stretching it out. Got Brad Mosier on his hip on the outside. We've got Russ Peterson, the Backburner, on the inside. Bill McFadden in fourth place at Bill's Tire Service. It's hard to see from here, but looks like maybe Brad Mosier might have hooked a little bit. And the Backburner is just flat moving down this front chute. I think Burl Sullivan over with. Ooh, what's that? That thing really dialed in today. It is running strong. Looks like it's getting lumpy down there in that far corner. They're bouncing around there pretty good. Looks like Brad Mosier's inside of Ed's Capade, and they're going to have a duel for second and third place going down that back straightaway. Looks like Burl's got his foot down and it's easy up. Knocking it over there between the boats. One got it laps here, it's not 3 laps, so plenty of time. Brad Mosier just hung that thing on the skid pin around that corner and just moving it. On the outside in his rooster tail, you see it's Capade coming on. It's going to be another battle down the back straightaway. If you want to see the boats, during the race time, the pits are closed for people in there because of safety reasons. If you do want to see the boats and look at it close, you're going to have to wait until we're through the final heat of the day. And then at that time, feel free to go in and look around. Lots of chicken over here, and I believe they have a beer garden. And, matter of fact, they just brought some chicken up here. I'm not going to have time to eat. I don't eat much on race days anyway. I get a little nervous. And neither does Bob, but I'm going to have to go back and get my boat ready. So I'm going to turn the microphone back over to Bob Allen. And so I'm going to shuttle back over there and make sure.
Okay, we have 3 boats.
Ottwell. That is your current national high point champion leader and Region 10 high point champion boat. And they also are Western Divisional winners and are pickup, AJU 183. And the third vehicle is a Dodge Diplomat, green, number CSX 165. Would you please move your vehicle? Okay, again, we're going the first two boats in this heat. We'll make the final. Third boat will have to qualify on time. We have 3 boats running, I think. Mr. Reefer's gone dead. I don't see him right now. Oh, and he's in the back. Although Russ was fantastic, Russ Hagen, Backburner looks really good. Here we come. Roger, lead one. Harger, definitely way ahead of Roger on the start. Roger doesn't look like he's running too fast going up that back chute. Might have had a little load up in the motor, getting in there a little early. We'll see what happens. Roger catches up to Bob, or Scott, and Scott runs away from him in Bob Bolam Express. That's a boat. It's actually his first full season on the circuit, if I'm not mistaken. He brought it out last year, but it's actually not even a year old yet. Beautiful boat. Running a Chevy V6. Roger acts like he's having a little engine problems back there. I don't know what's the matter, but Scott Harger looks real good out there. Lap one, Scott Harger and Bob Bolam, Bolam Express. 10:33, Roger Ottwell again having trouble. Bob's boat is a Kelson. It was built last year. It's running a 229 Chevy V6. Being driven by Scott Harger out of Seattle. Roger's rooster tail has picked up a little bit. I think he's got his engine sounds like it's winding up a little more. Maybe he's got a little more engine now. Logging way down off the turn. Let's see what happens when he gets going again. He's having trouble coming off the turn. Both flavoring. his rooster tail. Now you'll see as the rooster tail picks up, the engine comes out of that and starts getting some speed. Now he says, now you can go again, these guys have got to finish this heat to make the final. I believe they're having a 5-boat final, so they've got to finish. It'll be the 5 fastest boats or 5 finishers. And again, is why Roger's staying out there. He knows he wants to make the final. He'll have a second if he can stay out there running. So it gives him 300 points going into the final. Then they'll get the bugs out of the boat, then they'll run in the final. Really going wide in the turn up there to keep his boat speed up is Roger. So he's definitely having, I'm wondering if he's having a fuel problem coming off the turn. As you see the rooster tail go down, he acts like he's having a fuel problem. Not going down the back. Comes around the hill, after 3. I'll tell you, when you get it. Express. By the way, the Bolam Express is for sale. It is a brand new boat. Very light boat, very competitive. Anybody looking to go racing, that's an excellent boat to buy. Again, Roger going by, really having problems when he comes off the turn. Definite problems. Fuel problems, I'll bet. They'll have them fixed. One of the quietest 220 races I've seen in a long time. Not going down the back chute, running fairly well. So the connector a little bit for a while now going through. That boat's capable of going a lot faster too, so he is having trouble. And you can see Roger. He gets down at the end of the chute and gets all kinds of boat speed. Now all of a sudden, look. There he goes down. He gets hungry. Here's Vincent. He's got a fuel problem. No problem. Keep on running, Roger. One more lap. Oh. I think Glenn over there in 277 Reapers went into the green. We don't lose it. We're here. Not arguing. Keep it running down the back here. Half a lap to go. Now Roger can keep her running for this last half a lap. Good speed coming down at this end. He made it. Roger Ottwell, Ray Hut 3. All righty, we got one more heat. Elimination heat for 145. Then I believe we're getting very close to our air show. Again, Bob Peterson will be coming over. Put on a show for us. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boats. I guess we were supposed to have a 6-boat final. That is a Honey Hutch scratch, and that's how Bill McFadden got in. That might be what happened, Honey Hutch scratch. I didn't hear anything about that. Huh? Honey Hutch did scratch, and that's why Bill McFadden's in. Okay. 5 boats. Ought to be interesting. Merle Sloan driving in soon. Brand Hanson. Beautiful, beautiful. 225, built by Roger. That's kind of hard, but Russ was in first heat. We'll see how it comes out, though. Russ is running real fast with that Backburner. He's got a lot of rougher water to get through now. Let's see what happens if he can keep that boat together. He makes it through the turn all right. Scott running real well down the front chute. Russ got her a little bit tight, lost speed, but he is pulling up now. He's got by Bill McFadden. Boat coming up on Rural Solon. And Jim Capade. That boat are running in second place. Scott running a real good first place. That boat's for sale, folks. I'm not sure of the price, but it is beautiful, little 2 1/4. For that 76. This marks the race now for second place. Scott comes down the back chute. Halfway into his good line. Well, lane 2. Lane 4. In second place. Here they come. other racing team. Off the exit pin, this is his first competitive heat of racing.
Okay, black flag, this is the last place voter.
Good job out there, we'll see you
Black
tomorrow.
flag on the course, black flag on the course, all the way, black flag, let's go.
Referee qualifies.
Did Dan get qualified?
They're throwing in moves, quickly,
Black flag on the course, qualified.
get out there, put a line on it, get him into the exit. Or if it's easier to go around the exit, you get there, which way is the easiest way to go?
Yeah.
Treasure box out there and our
This button here, you can bring the picture far away or bring it up close.
international points
Way.
here. They don't try course. He won the first heat. Looks like a couple of cracker boxes didn't make it out. We got one down in the water waiting to start. He's got the one thing left to get going.
out the cracker box area. Driver's rep Don Kelson, you are needed down by the cracker boxes right now. Thank you. These 2 1/4s, which are modified engines capable of speed 125 to 130 miles an hour out there, so we're going to see some rip, roar, and turn as all the good boats are out there running right now. The N33 boat, the red one, is Roger Ottwell. He's driving the Honey Hush. He was one of the winners. The N22, the white and blue boat, Scott Harger on a boat called Bolam's Express. The orange and white boat, the N9 boat, is Loren. N5, the black boat, is Tortorice. The black boat, N27, Russ, called the Backburner. The yellow boat, Bill McFadden, and the N39. The N90 yellow boat, Bad Mosier. Is out now and the clock is moving.
Russ got his. Did Russ run it?
The N5 boat, Gerald Tortorice, once again driving the old-fashioned hull. Something we don't see much anymore. All the drivers now circling up there around the markup buoys in turn 2. Found a lane out there, and they're going to be racing 6, 7 abreast now as they come down towards the start-finish line. It's the Backburner on the inside right now, Russ Peters aboard, and the yellow boat on the outside, Bill McFadden. Here they go, it's a legal start. Well, I'll bet somebody's trying to find some water. There are going to be some wet people come out of this one. Whoa, and they're already bouncing and flipping out. There's a flip on turn 1. He hit a wall and he just went flipping over. What?
I don't know which one.
N5, Gerald Tortorice in that black boat, we told you. It doesn't have the quartering capacities that some of these new boats do. He took a flip out there, out in turn 1. All the drivers now shut down as the red flag stops the race. Now we'll see all of the safety crews get into action. We have all kinds of people out there on the race course. NMT people, the people with the training. EMTs, we'd like you down to the dock area, please. EMTs. As you can see, we're going to be racing very shortly here in the restart in that 225 heat. And you have enough time, I think, to go right behind the stands up there and get some of those, ooh, so good ribs. All kinds of good things to eat. Barbecued chicken, barbecued ribs, corn on the cob, all kinds of things to drink and eat. So enjoy yourself. We're going to be racing here with the next few minutes. It looks like... Now the N33 is the red boat driven by Roger Ottwell. That's the Honey Hush. Express driven by Loren Specialties. He's in the N9 boat. is up. The white flag is up, and the clock is moving across the river now on the official barge. As the 225s come up and around the turn 2 here, which is the mark-up turn, we'll try to keep an eye on them for you now as they go back down around to turn 1. The yellow boat on the inside, Bill McFadden. The red boat, that's the Honey Hush, driven by Roger Ottwell. White flag is down, looks like a good start. It's the Honey Hush, driven by Roger Ottwell. It's going to take them down into turn number 1 for the first of a 3-lap race. Lots of water coming off that skid fin as the Honey Hush is pushing hard down through turn number 1. Honey Hush turns a very nice turn out in lane number 3 right now and heads right down the middle of the race course, coming straight at us now here on the viewing stand. It's Honey Hush coming right at you with Roger Ottwell driving. And Mephestphiles is in second, Bill McFadden third. Backburner with Russ Peterson aboard going into 4th right now. It's the Honey Hush leading very smoothly out there in the race. Honey Hush coming down, and into 2nd place, it's Mephestphiles, followed by Rampage. Looks like the Backburner's trying to make a move out of 4th place. As they're trying to fight that rough water now being thrown all over the lake by all these other boats. But look at the Honey Hush. He's down through turn number 1 and running smooth as a rail. Honey Hush completes turn 1 for the 2nd time, and he's about halfway through his race. 2nd boat going down around the turn now is Brad Mosier in Mephestphiles. Mephestphiles followed by Rampage and Bill McFadden. I'll tell you, watch those 3rd, 4th place boats, and they're really being bounced around down in the turns as they're getting nothing but hard water to fight. The M90, the Mephestphiles. And M39, Bill McFadden. Backburner, Russ Peters. Having a little tough luck there. That foreign specialty is going by right now. Rule Wood driving the M9 boat. Into our last lap. Everybody's holding their position out on the race course. It's Roger Ottwell and the Honey Hush still leading the race. Boat's running beautifully, and the Honey Hush is going to go around turn number 2 for the last time and finish in his 1st place in this, the first heat of the finals. Brad not having any trouble now as he brings Mephestphiles around for 2nd place. Third place, Bill McFadden, Rampage. Russ Peters and Backburner. Real Wood going to come by right now in the foreign specialties boat. Owen's Express, I'm sorry. Now foreign specialties. Honey Hush takes the race now. Finishing 2nd, Brad Mosier. 3rd, Bill McFadden. 4th's going to go. Let's welcome the Honey Hush back into the pits. Give him a big hand. A fine race in the 225 class. Roger Ottwell. Line up for the start of the race as they go around the markup buoys. The white flag is out. They've only got about 20 seconds and counting, so they can make a run at it. We'll see if anybody breaks loose from the pack early. And it looks like the Honey Hush, Roger Ottwell aboard, is going to lead him right down at the clock. The white flag is down. It's a legal start. That would be Scott Harger in the Bolam's Express, I think out there in the second place in the blue and white boat. Here comes Roger Ottwell. He's moved out to lane 5 now. He's going to run around the outside of this race course just as fast as he can go. He's not going to mess with the corners. Keep those RPMs up, keep your foot in it, and go for it. Here comes Roger Ottwell in the Honey Hush. Sounds good, Roger. Now Scott in Bolam's Express. Running Rampage, and on the outside in 4th place it's the black boat, all Backburner, driven by Russ Peters. Down around the turn, and nobody's having any trouble in these big boats as they seem to be swinging a little wider around the turns. It's the Honey Hush with Roger Ottwell. He's on a line now, so he's going down there with 1 lap down, 2 laps to go. Watching now as they go down around turn number 1 for the second time. Nobody at all even bouncing around out there. Whoa, now as I say that, we see some rough water being thrown up out there, but the big boats seem to handle it real well. Roger Ottwell going by right now. Now Scott Harger. On the inside is going to be Bill McFadden driving Rampage. Number 2, and everybody's running smooth and fast. 130 miles an hour possible on these back straightaways. 1 lap to go now for Roger running the Honey Hush. Everybody digs it out now and heads down those straightaways. Scott Harger and Bolam's Express now in 2nd place and holding steadily. Dropping back to 3rd place, it's Rampage and Bill McFadden. Comes the Honey Hush. Now comes Scott Harger in Bolam's Express. Now I think this is going to be the Backburner. The Backburner, and looks like he's going to finish 4th. Honey Hush has finished his race. Roger Ottwell will take another 1st in the 225 division. Scott Harger coming along very nicely now in Bolam's Express, finishes 2nd. 3rd place is going to go to Rampage and Bill McFadden. And 4th to the Backburner, driven by Russ Peters. Well, that completes today's racing program. I'd like to thank all of you for coming out. It's a lot more fun. I'm sure the drivers would like me to thank you for all coming out. It's a lot more fun to race for you folks. We hope to see you tomorrow. Hope you've enjoyed yourself. These were the inboard divisionals here in beautiful Folsom, Montana. We're going to see you tomorrow about 11 o'clock.
A boat called Rampage. Brad Mosler is out there in the N90 boat called Mephestphiles. Boy, after what I drank last night, that's not as easy as it might sound just to say it. Mephestphiles. Beautiful paint job on that boat.
See where Scott's at?
The first up there?
Yeah, I think on the outside, yeah.
And as you can see, the white flag is out, and they're moving down into position to start the race, and they're going to have a heck of a run, because here it goes. First man, it's wide open and go for it right now. And it's the Honey Hush going to the lead almost immediately. Roger Ottwell showing across on the inside. Listen to that power out there on the river. Woo! Oh, fun and good times down in corner number 1. We'll try to pick them up for you now as they fight their way through that corner, and they're not getting off the pedal, are they? They're burning it up out there, bouncing around, having a good old time. Here he comes. Roger Ottwell driving the Honey Hush. He's going to be in first place, but look at him come. Scott Harger now in second place. And Brad Mosier driving Mephestphiles. It's chasing right now. Well, I'll tell you, they're pounding those boats in the turns. Just going by now in Rampage.
Is Buell ahead of McFadden?
Well, the first 3 boats are really going after each other. Then we drop back a little ways. We have another race going on. But right now, it's the Honey Hush being chased by, driven by Roger Ottwell, and he's being chased by Scott Harger right now in Bolam's Express. Third boat out there in third position, the yellow boat, the N90, Brad Mosier, called Mephestphiles. Let's watch them now as they're down into turn 1 and blasting their way through. I'll tell you this, showing no respect. The water is almost perfect today, and they're just going for it. It's time to let it fly, and here he comes, Roger Ottwell driving the Honey Hush. Scott Harger, he wants about 3 more miles an hour out of that boat. He's in the chase, and here comes Ed Sims and Ed's Capade. Will Wood now driving the Foreign Specialties boat is in 5th place. They're going round and round, and they're going awfully fast, and they're into the final lap now. You can see the green flag is out. 1 lap to go for Roger Ottwell. Everybody's got about a 20-boat length lead right now all the way through the race course as they've spread themselves out. Nothing too exciting happening as far as the race goes, but these guys are having one heck of a fast ride, I'll tell you that. This is as much speed, I think, as we've seen on the water in the last couple of days. third place boat, the N9, Roll Wood, you know, trying to cut through and save some ground on the inside, but he's hitting the rough water. Roger Ottwell in the honey house. Scott Harger, Bolam's Express. The N9 boat, Roll Wood driving the Ford Specialties. This ought to be Ed Sims driving Ed's Capade. Across the way, we can see Roger Ottwell hunting down there for a checkered flag all by himself. He's going to take one more heat in the 2 1/4. Roll Wood going by right now. Finishing his race over there, Scott Harger and Bolam's Express going to finish second. M39, it's going to be Jeff Steck driving the Rampage.
Bill ain't driving it today. Buell's doing good.
Yes, yes.
Flag goes out now. That finishes as the first heat in the 2 1/4. Let's give Roger Ottwell and the rest of the guys a big hand, huh? Nice job of driving out there. Some real speed out on the river today, Alter.